Travis, do you take Jacqui to be your wife?
I do.
Jacqui, do you take Travis to be your husband?
I do.
To my wife. It's amazing, looking back on the last decade, to see how far we've come. You have forever changed my outlook on life, and have fundamentally made me a better person. You are the best part of my day, and I promise to do everything I can to be the best part of yours. I can't imagine a life without you, and I'm so eager to stand next to you, the wife, the mother, and the boss. My spark, my inspiration, my rock, my everything. I love you, Jacqueline, and I am so grateful and lucky to get to call you my wife. I'll see you at the altar. Love always, Travis.
You come over on Mom's side, Drew. All right, Mom, scoot behind Travis just a little bit more. Truly the most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. And the person with whom you share such a special bond with, it transcends all other normal relationships.
All right, smile, Trish, I'm taking a screenshot. Trish really put the bridesmaid dress on? Put it back.
It was always comforting to know that you had a cool big sister in your school in case a bully ever tried me. As we continued to grow older, I always wanted to emulate my big sister. I would crash her playdates and sleepovers with her friends. I followed her to Half Hollow Hills Swim Club, then tailed her to St. Anthony's High School. She was the trailblazer that helped shape my life to be what it is. I'm not sure she ever really realized that the person I most wanted to be was her. Jacqui, you are my guidepost for everything.
I didn't introduce myself, and you couldn't tell from my face and where I was standing earlier today. I'm Travis's younger brother, Tim. And over the course of my life, I've learned a lot from my brother. He's been my best friend and my mentor since the day I was born. For example, when I was about 3 and Travis was about 7, Travis had the flu, and he was throwing up. And I had clearly never seen anybody throw up before. So when he got done heaving his guts into the toilet, I sauntered on over and I leaned in and I went, blah, blah, because I always just thought you emulated what your older brother did. And I've been doing that since that time, and I'm all the better for it.
I tried for a very long time to think of any stories of Jacqui growing up that may have been rule-breaking or mischievous, but the truth is Jacqui really was an extremely well-behaved child. She never dared not listen to my parents, and she was, and still is, a shining example of what an older sibling should be.
But in all seriousness, my brother is been a sterling example of a man, a son, a brother, employee, top to bottom, just what a person should be. And I'm very proud and just thrilled to be here today and a part of honoring the both of you.
My mom once told me that when Drew was a baby, and Jacqui was maybe 3 years old, Drew would babble some baby nonsense, and Jacqui understood everything he was saying. If my mom tried to feed him mashed potatoes, Jacqui would say, "No, Mom, that's not what he wants the peas." By the time I came on the scene, she had the big sister role nailed already. We shared the pain of people never knowing how to spell our names. In the hallways of elementary school, anytime our classes passed each other, she would sneak in a hug or always give me a wink.
I first met Jacqui about 6 years ago when she came to visit Travis in Chicago, and she was instantaneously the most likable girl Travis ever brought home, comfortably. And while I always liked Jacqui and I was thrilled she was willing to date Travis, I really came to appreciate the relationship last summer when I lived with them for 6 weeks. Which I'll first off start by saying, super gracious of them. I was a permanent house guest for about 6 weeks, and they were nothing but welcoming and warm, and we spent a lot of quality time together. Me and Murphy had our differences, but Travis and Jacqui were great. But the first big thing I took away from my time with them was that I will never plan my own wedding. I don't have the wherewithal, the tenacity, or the determination to plan a wedding through a pandemic, but so hats off to the both of you. And while planning a wedding, even not in pandemic times, can be very stressful, Travis and Jacqui really never let it show. The ability to balance the wants and needs and desires of another person while still speaking up for your own is something I truly admire, and both Travis and Jacqui have that in spades.
Travis. Ugh, I can't even begin to imagine a better guy for my sister than you. I knew you were right for Jacqui the moment she brought you home to meet us, partly because you put her in her place when she needs it, but mostly because you clearly care about her so much. You always give the best hugs in the entire world. If you have not hugged Travis yet, I recommend you do so. Okay. I was truly honored when Travis asked me to assist him with distracting Jacqui while he asked my father for his permission to marry her. While we were at my cousin Joanna's wedding, Jacqui happened to be wearing the same lip color as me, and I lied to her, telling that she needed to reapply because it was getting messed up. So I dragged her into the bathroom, giving Travis his opportunity, but naturally it needed to take a while, so I reapplied mine first. So as you can imagine, Jacqui was not pleased with me. But in the end, her anger with me paid off. On this day and every day, I wish you two the greatest happiness for the rest of your lives. It might come with a mix of good times and bad times, but they are only there to test your love for one another. So be true to each other and never stop believing in yourself and one another. May your marriage bring glory and joy to one another and blessings to your family for generations to come. May your love and laughter fill your hearts and your home throughout all the days of your lives. May you face every challenge hand in hand and side by side, knowing that your love can conquer all obstacles together. Travis, I am so happy to finally be able to call you my brother. Congratulations to both of you, and we all love you so much.
I can really only hope to be half the significant other that you guys have been to one another, from starting long distance to new cities, new jobs, new friends, new challenges. You guys have been rocks for one another all along the way. And it's been really inspiring to watch your relationship evolve into this beautiful thing that it is today. I have a ton of memories with the both of you, and I'm very much looking forward to a lifetime more. To the bride and groom.
Travis, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we've made it. Our day is finally here. It's easy to forget how much you and I have already experienced together, going all the way back to July 2011. You and I have made the most incredible team these past 6.5 years, and we're just getting started. If 2020 has taught us anything, it's that love and perseverance conquers all. I truly believe you and I will conquer this world together, and I'm so excited to start this new chapter of our lives together as husband and wife.